Welcome to Taipei Medical University.
Today, we want to introduce you to the various types of support and mechanisms our university provides for principal investigators interested in expanding their research and networks globally.
Hi, Liang. How's it going? Haven't seen you around.
Things are going great. A little bit jet lagged. I just came back from Canada.
Oh, why were you in Canada?
For research. I was working on a project on oncolytic viral immunotherapy with one of the PIs there.
Oh, and where are you going now?
To the Office of Global Engagement on the 4th floor, actually. I need to double check on some details on regulations for the funding on international collaborative research projects at TMU.
Mind if I tag along?
Sure.
Because I need to introduce this to the new faculty in TMU, so I think they will come in handy.
Great.
All right, let's go. So I have a couple of questions. Who is eligible for these funds, and what type of funds are available?
Full-time faculty members who are principal investigators in international projects can apply. There are two types of funds, the matching fund and the seed fund.
What's the matching fund?
The matching fund is for projects that have already received funding from governmental or foreign organizations. Each project can receive up to 250,000 NT, which can be used for essential expenses and overseas travel.
And what about the seed fund?
The seed fund is for applicants whose applications for external funding have been rejected. Each project can receive up to 150,000 NT to provide some kickstart funds for the PI.
That sounds helpful for young faculty and researchers. How do they apply?
Applicants need to submit their applications to the OGE. The application is on a rolling basis with collections every month. Just remember to submit it before the deadline. If I remember correctly, the deadline is the 12th of every month.
What are the criteria for the review process?
The review focuses on several factors, including the applicant's track record in research, his or her international experience, the partner team's expertise, the project's creativity and international outlook, and the expected outcomes. The review panel, formed by the OGE, evaluates these aspects to decide on the funding.
That's good to know. What happens after a project is completed?
After completing a funded project, the applicant must give an oral report in English and meet certain criteria, such as applying for new funding or co-authoring a publication with a partner institution. Failure to meet these requirements can result in a temporary suspension of their right to apply for future funding.
Thank you, Leon. This has been very informative. I'm sure our faculty will find this information valuable.
You're welcome. I'm always here to support our faculty in their international engagements and research collaborations.
I know that you have been working with partners around the world, Leon. How have these mechanisms supported you along the way? Do you have any tips or suggestions?
Of course, I'd be glad to. Building an international network has been crucial in advancing my research. By collaborating with experts from different countries, I've gained new insights and access to resources that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The support mechanisms that TMU provided, such as the matching fund and seed fund, have been crucial. These allow me to attend conferences, travel and meet potential collaborators, which have led to successful joint research projects and publications.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. I hope my experiences can inspire others to take advantage of these resources and expand their research.
The main purpose of the fund is to encourage and support our faculty members to build and develop international collaborative research partnerships. The fund helps boost TMU's momentum in international research and enhances our international academic standing.
One of my research projects is funded by the NSTC, and I would like to use the matching fund to cover the trip. So is there anything I should know?
Okay, so if you'd like to use your fund to support your trip, then you have to send in the application at least 3 months before your
3 months
travel
ahead
time.
of time.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's, I better get going.
Yeah.
I would like to know if it's possible to extend the funding.
Yes, in general you may, but you have to send in the application a month ahead of your expiration date. However, you'll still have to be aware of the funding source that it's funded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another question. So I already have a matching fund, and at the same time, I applied for another research project. However, it was rejected, unfortunately. I was wondering if I can apply for the C fund now.
Oh, yeah, sure, it's okay. The two funds does not contradict each other. Yeah, you can send in your application whenever you're ready.
I see.
Okay.
Another thing is for the same project and to continue my research, is it possible to apply again for the subsidy or the funding using the same project again?
Unfortunately, no, you can only apply for once for each project.
I see. All right, but at least it's something that's helpful.
Yeah, to help you kick off like what you've been working on.
Okay, great. So I better get started then.
Yes. If you ever have any other questions, feel free to visit our office. Our office is located on the 4th floor of the Medical Comprehensive Building front building, or you can also visit our website and our QR code.
Thank you.
It's important that we share these resources with our faculty members and newcomers so they can take full advantage of the opportunities available.